Hello, welcome back to WendyPaulet Consults TV. I'm Chinwe. This is the third episode of our Business Secret from the Bible series. I'm so excited, like we're already in the third episode, right? If you're new on our channel and want to know what it's about, find the previous videos and watch. They are very easy to find. It's simply Business Secrets from the Bible, episode 1 and episode 2. So just find them, watch it so you can get along with what we're talking about. Summary of it though is that I'm sharing my perspective about a book titled Business Secrets from the Bible, written by a guy called David Lappin. He's a rabbi, so Rabbi David Lappin. It's basically about concepts from the Bible that can inspire you to take your business dealings to greater heights. So it's nothing preachy, it's just concepts and ideals that you can apply to your everyday life and your business life as well. The last episode, that's episode 2, stopped at secret number 6. So this one will be starting at secret number 7. Secret number 7. Focus on others' needs and desires, and you will never be short of your own desires and need. This secret right here calls us to complete service. In whatever you do, whether you're working in your own business or in someone else's business, you should do it from a place of caring genuinely for other people's needs. When I talk about service, I mean bringing all of you to whatever you're doing. It's not about servitude. I think serving comes from a place of knowing what you're doing and doing it to the best of your ability and enjoying it while you do it. And I guess that's why they say our leaders are serving the public, as in serving is about doing something to the best of your ability. That means for you to be a leader, it's assumed that you'll be the one to be able to deliver this particular service to the best of your ability. So that's what serving is all about, and that's what this particular secret is bringing our mind to. Whatever business you find yourself in, develop your craft, work on your skills, and do it like you're eating. Like, do it from a place of your complete self. Do you understand? Enjoy what you're doing and do it because you genuinely want to show these people that you know what you're doing. Do you get? Do it from that place of satisfaction, like, yes, I know my craft and I'm going to treat you well, like from that place. When I talk about service, I want you to think of yourself first. I know it's about focusing on other people's needs, but it has to come from a place of knowing who you are. You have to serve your ambition, you have to serve your need to contribute, you have to serve your ability to grow at a particular skill. Like, you have to think of yourself first. And when you do it from that place of serving the highest form of yourself, the people on the receiving end will always get the best from you. Also, when you get so good at what you do, you start enjoying it. And because you enjoy what you do, more people will gravitate towards you because they want to get that feeling. Like, they see that you're happy with your job and they want you to serve them. For example, I bet there's a shop or a salon or a particular brand that you prefer to go to. And it's not as if the person is selling different things from what other people are selling. The person is selling the same thing, but there's just something that draws you to that particular store. It could be because of the way the person greets you. It could be because of the arrangement of the store. Or it could be something that you can't even put into words. Like, it's just a feeling. That energy that pulls you to patronize a particular business is the energy that provides for the owner of that business. Because when you serve others, you'll be served. When you provide for other people's needs, your needs will be taken care of. I understand this idea might be a little bit tricky for you to digest because we've been trained to protect ourselves and fend for ourselves and like shield ourselves from the wicked world. But all those type of teachings were from people that I bet they were well-meaning, but they shared that knowledge from a place of not acknowledging the power of God. Because if we really acknowledge the power of God, I mean, we're all religious, and the basis of all religion is that God will always provide. All you just have to do is be good, be cheerful, appreciate, love. Do you understand? Like, God will always provide. So if God will always take care of us, why not just do what you're doing to the best of your ability, knowing fully well that you're taken care of? And when you do it with that mindset, like, you won't be operating from a scarcity point of view because you know that you're taken care of. Do you understand? In the second episode, where I discussed the idea that making money is a spiritual activity, you can now connect the dots because it now makes sense that God will definitely provide for all your needs through that activity if you really believe and trust in Him. All you have to do is focus on that calling. Focus on providing the best products and services to your customers, and every other thing you need will be taken care of. If God blesses you with the idea of starting your business or blesses you with a job, don't you think it makes sense that He would promote you on that job, or He'll make your business thrive so that you make enough money to take care of yourself? I mean, these things are even more logical than we think it is. If there's one thing I believe in, is the fact that no matter how little the beginning of something is, it can grow to be as big as anything. And the potential of that growth depends on how much you're willing to serve, how much you're willing to allow yourself to grow, how much you're willing to give and share with others, because the more you give, the more you receive. If as a tailor, your biggest goal is to deliver the best tailored clothes to your clients and on time, the logical thing here will be for more people to come to you because they know they can get that from you. They can get the best tailored clothes and they can get it on time from you. And you see, it translates to your income. So that's how it works. I strongly believe that if you focus on being just average, you will receive just average. If you focus on giving excellence, you will receive excellence. You see amazing things will start happening in your business, more customers, better employees, investors, like you even be getting better ideas on how to improve on your product and your services. If you check it, you can research, ask Google, the most successful businesses in the world are the ones that have chosen a particular need and they are serving it to the best of their ability. Whatever it is you're doing, big or small, do it with the utmost level of service. Do it with all of you. Do it with everything you have. Do it with joy. Do it with appreciation. And remember, you serve yourself first. Your ambitions, your goals to be the best version of yourself, and others will definitely benefit from you. Secret number 8. Yeah. Become a people person. It's amazing how all these secrets are similar in the complete context, but lays emphasis on unique areas. Because this sounds like it means the same thing with the previous one, and I'm happy we can play with it from a different perspective. I believe becoming a people person means loving everyone and seeing the best in people. When your aim is to serve and give your best, knowing fully well that people will benefit from it, it's a given that you grow to love them because you're constantly checking them and looking at them and studying them and figuring out, oh, how can I do this better for these people? Like, it's normal when you take care of somebody, you grow attachment for them. I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm just talking about like genuine agape love, because you want them to get the best satisfaction from your products and services. So you just love the fact that they're your customers. I mean, don't you like your customers? They give you money. So it's natural that you grow to love them. When you care about someone, in this case, your customers, you want to give them the very best. You expect the best from them. And I've learned that people tend to give me what I expect from them. Do you understand? When I expect that someone will be mean to me, person often never disappoints. And when I expect that someone will be nice to me, no matter who it is, the person ends up being nice to me. I always get what I expect. Like, it's really true. You get what you expect from people. And I have a very interesting story to paint this picture for you. This happened last year when I was in Lagos for our growth strategy workshop. I was staying at Yaba while our workshop was happening at Ikeja. So every day it was a long commute for me. Coming back, I was always tired and sleepy. So I would sit close to the driver and ask him to wake me up when he gets to my stop, because mine was the last bus stop. I do this every day and it was so refreshing because I got a nice rest before I got home. I was telling one of my friends what had happened on one of my trips back home when our bus broke down and all the passengers were threatening the driver and the conductor for their money. Like, the way girls were cheering face, everybody was speaking like they're different Yoruba and pidgin English. So I was just like gisting him about it. So he asked me, so what were you doing? I told him nothing. Like, they were fixing the car, so I just continued sleeping. And he was like, you continue sleeping? I said, yeah. Like, I always sleep on my way back. And he told me, how can you be sleeping? You're carrying your laptop, you're carrying your camera, you're carrying all these things. I'm like, I sleep because I'm tired, and yeah, it's comfortable. And he told me, no, that Lagos is not like that. So that they will steal you. In fact, like, it's not even about stealing what you have. Like, they'll steal you as a person. And I told him the truth is that all the drivers and conductors have been entering their bus. They've been taking care of me because, like, they knew I was a journey just come. I'll just enter and tell them I'm going to Yaba. And even the way I'll pronounce the bus stop, they'll just know, this one is like, she doesn't know anywhere. And I'll tell them, okay, this is my bus stop and I want to sit in the front. And when it gets to my bus stop, because I don't know it, just tap me and I'll come down. And that was how it always happened. Like, I know some people might think, oh, you were lucky and all that, but I don't think it was luck. I think it was because I expected that. That was what I expected from them. I didn't enter being paranoid. I didn't enter being scared. I didn't enter looking at them like, they were bad people. I entered looking at them like they were conductors that knew where they were going. And that was how it always happened. Like, I never had any problem, because what you expect from people is what you get from people. And me, I always like to see the best in people. Well, I believe we're all nice people. We don't try. What we actually try doing is being mean. And why I'm so sure about what I'm saying is because I know the times where I've expected the worst, and that was what I got. I have those stories, but I mean, why tell them? I'd rather tell the ones that make me happy. If you have a business where you are always looking for mistakes to point out, it means that you're expecting the worst from them. You're expecting them to always make mistakes. And my dear, mistake will come to you in increasing quantities. Seriously. But if you expect that they know what they're doing, if you just relax and be like, okay, I've explained to them, and the least you can even do is to expect that when they don't know something, they'll come to you and ask. But if you assume and you just put it all in your mind that, oh, I know these people don't know what they're doing, I know they're even gonna mess it up, I know they'll waste my money, I don't blame them now because they're not the ones paying their salary. That's why they'll just, my dear, that's what you're going to be getting. And some people, when it happens to them, it happens over and over again. And I'm watching them, I'm like, don't you see the relationship? Like, can't you connect the dots? You're the one making these things happen. These people are only responding to what you're putting out. The energy you're putting out is the energy of there's trouble, the energy of mistakes, the energy of they don't understand, the energy of fear. But if you have a business where you open it up that, oh, we're all learning, come to me with this or something if you don't understand it. I know that this business, it takes time to like get a handle of it, but whatever it is you need, I'm sure you can figure it out. But if you can't figure it out, you always have me. Like, just create that environment. Expect the best from people. Becoming a people person is just basically knowing that the best can come out of people. Because you would want someone to see that in you. You want someone to look at you like that. You would want someone to believe in you that you can be your best. Even if it's not about someone, you would want to believe that you can be the best version of yourself. So why not just put that out to other people as well? I mean, it will be fun and life will be so easy. I've worked with different types of people, and I can proudly say that it's rare for me to have a problem with people, like when I'm working with them, because once I notice that we're not really hearing each other, then I know it's my time to leave, because I know that we should be able to hear each other. And if we can't hear each other, that means there's something wrong somewhere and there's no need to fix it. Just leave it and go. Like, I know you can be the best version of yourself, but maybe it's not just going to work for us. Expect that you find the right business partner. People come to me and tell me that they need a partner, but it's just that finding people that you can trust is very hard, that people are so wicked these days. They're just waiting to stab you at the back. And my mind, I'm like, that means you won't find anybody, because if this is what you think about your potential partner, that's what you're going to get. Because even if he's a nice person, when the person comes along, all those things that you've assumed for them, that's what they're going to show you. So if you're looking for a partner, just think, what kind of partner do I want? I want a partner that complements me well. I want a partner that listens to me when I talk. I want a partner that is exposed. I want a partner that is cooperative. Just think about the partner you want, and you would know when you find that person. Like, it's a given. You're still going to do your interview process, you meet people, you check how you vibe with them and all that, and then you find who works for you. But it's just about expecting the best from people. I know it can be a bit difficult to develop as a habit when you're already used to seeing the worst in people, but it's just something you can start trying to do. Because what will you gain from a world where everybody wants to stab you at your back? Like, it hasn't helped anybody. So why not just try something else? And whatever I'm saying, I bet you can resonate 100% with, because it's something that is deep in there in your heart, but just for some reason, maybe something has happened in your past. But I strongly believe you can change anything you want to change. I've interacted with people, I've listened to people talk about their business problems, and most times it's not even about any strategy, like the typical strategy we know of. It's just something you have to go inside and work on. Most times it's something you have to go inside and work on, because we tend to project what we assume in our mind. Business is a lot more deeper than we know, because that's the way we embody the image of God. It's a spiritual activity, I strongly believe. And if you want to be successful in business, you have to expect the best from people. Expect that when people come into your shop, they will understand what you're selling, they will like what you're selling, they will want to pay you money. Expect that when you tell people, oh, my price is 10,000 naira, they'll say, okay, this is 10,000 naira, take it. Negativity won't take you anywhere. My strongest strategy is just about looking within yourself and projecting what you want to see from other people. Remember, situations make people what they are, and that situation is just about what you expect from them. Secret number 9. We love people whom we help more than we love those who help us. This secret is the one that shocked me the most. I mean, it's the one that I wanted to disagree so much with because I didn't want to accept the truth in it. I struggled with it a little bit because I was like, how can't I like those who help me? Of course I like those who help me. I was just like doing all those mind battles. But then I got to understand that the reason why we love those who we help more than we love those who help us is that those who help us make us feel indebted to them. Whereas when you're helping someone, you feel invested and you feel like whatever comes out of that help you're giving them, you can take credit for it. You'd rather be the one that is giving the help than receiving it. I mean, human beings are like that. And tell yourself the truth. You understand what I'm talking about. A good way to look at it is to consider those people that seem to have everything handed down to them. On most occasions, they are resentful towards the person that have helped them. Just look around you and look for that person that it seems like they're always taking care of. Like, no matter what you do for them, it can never be enough. They don't want to show that appreciation. They can't even appreciate you. And I think it boils down to the fact that they feel deprived. They feel indebted. They feel like, oh my God, how can I ever start to pay this person back? So the only way they can respond to that feeling, if they don't know how to handle it, is to just be resentful towards the person helping them. And that's why I don't believe so much in handouts, because not like I don't care about people, not like I don't believe in charity and all that, but I just believe in allowing people to be able to take care of themselves to some extent. If you notice it, people don't really appreciate free stuff. And I believe the reason why they don't appreciate free stuff is because when they show you that appreciation, it means that thing was valuable to them. And if it was valuable to them, that means they have to pay you back in some way. So for them to avoid all that paying back scenario, they'll just treat it like, it's just there. It's just one of those things. God, in His infinite intelligence, created us with a sense of responsibility. God wants us to be able to take care of ourselves and be responsible for what comes into our lives. That's why when someone else assumes that position, you feel deprived. So my advice here is the same advice I've been giving from the first episode, and I believe it's the same advice I'll keep giving till the last episode. Work on yourself, develop your skills, develop your talents. The best thing you can do for yourself is to learn to believe in yourself, learn to trust yourself, so that at any time you're being offered anything of value, you'll be well equipped with the means to pay back or return the favor. If you think you are weird for not appreciating a handout, I want you to know that it's very natural. No one loves a handout. What we want is to be able to share and exchange with other people. Like, we want to give me, I give you, not give me, give me, give me. There's no fun in that. So instead of feeling resentful or sorry for yourself, work on having something to give back. Even if it's a rich person, there's always something of value that you can add to their life. Even better, find out what you can give to someone before asking them for something. That thing could be your sincere appreciation. But before that, you have to agree with yourself that it's worth what you're asking for. It could be your diligent service. It could be your commitment to your studies. Just work on having something to give back. It doesn't have to be money. It can be in kind. The most important thing I want you to take out from this one is whatever it is you decide to exchange, make sure that it satisfies your conscience and frees you from that indebtedness. This is where the third episode of Business Secrets from the Bible ends. That's all we have for you in this video. I hope you found it really useful. If you like this video and want to see more of it, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and you get updates whenever we upload our weekly videos. But first, you have to turn on your notification. You can also subscribe to our newsletter via the link in the description box below, and you get updates whenever we upload our weekly videos. You receive a business plan template once you sign up, free materials and personal updates from me that I just don't share anywhere else. If you enjoyed this video, like and share with your friends. You never know who you might be helping. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.